Yo, what is up, guys? Today we're gonna be watching some Chills. If you don't know who Chills is, he's a really cool YouTuber. I've been watching him for years now. I've been subbed to him for a while. 10 real secret dungeons caught on tape.
Your neighbor could have a dungeon.
Your neighbor could have a dungeon and you'd never know it.
It's unlikely, but it happens more often than you would think.
Well,
all of the people on this list were found with a dungeon in their home.
That's
Some of
quite
them
crazy.
had no idea it was even there, while others were well aware.
That's fake.
Number 10. A YouTuber
Number
named
10.
Dempsey7 is thrilled to move into his very own apartment in England.
Oh, it's copy fake.
The rent was so outrageously low that he decided to sign the lease without checking the place out first. It's a decision.
Who does that, bro? I hear so many stories of people doing that, and there's no reason you should not be just like, who does that? Check out the place first. It doesn't make any sense.
Later regret.
The rent can't be that cheap.
The layout of the house is weird, and the bedroom is a little more than a
Isn't that for like a door? Like there's no door right there. Like what?
cot, but it's what's below ground that bothers Dempsey the most.
Dempsey the most. Oh, that's a mirror. I was gonna say there's two.
It's definitely a handle.
Oh yeah,
He
obviously.
opens the trap door and finds a drab flight of old brick steps leading to a series of grimy rooms.
Oh.
At one point, his flashlight chances upon a startling discovery.
It's strange.
That's a startling discovery, isn't it?
Obviously a burial ground. Brick seat or bed.
What?
Sacrificial altar.
Sacrificial.
As it turns out, this building is a converted 19th century monastery, and now Dempsey7 suspects burials and sacrificial ceremonies have taken place under his home. He continues looking around and soon discovers the underground layer stretches all the way to his neighbor's apartment too. At this point, Dempsey7 is alarmed enough to retreat above ground and never go there again.
That looks good. Okay.
Nobody knows what horrors have occurred beneath Dempsey7's apartment over the
Probably
centuries,
nothing.
nor what will happen to him if he continues to stay there.
I would just
Number
lock it.
9. When Kayla Brown and Charlie Carver randomly went missing one day, police were able to track their cell phone signals to a forest deep in Woodruff, South Carolina. There, they found Carver's car abandoned in the woods and spray painted a different color. When they pulled the cell phone records of a suspect, they
Why'd they
found
just
he was in the same
reverse
area
back to-
as Kayla and Charlie. Police go to his residence and find nothing in his barn, but when they walk past a giant container, they hear screaming from inside.
How are you, honey?
They're screaming from inside.
He's a paramedic.
Is that one?
We're gonna get you out there, okay?
Ooh.
I ain't losing for me. Anybody got? I need a handcuff.
They find Kayla inside of the empty container with a gigantic chain around her neck. She quickly tells police what happened to her boyfriend Charlie.
Todd Coheb shot Charlie Carver.
Served as an extremist bull. Number 8.
Okay, number 8.
For months, this building served as an extremist stronghold after they invaded a small town in Iraq. When the town was finally liberated, survivors described how hundreds of innocent people were taken here by the secret police and treated with unspeakable cruelty.
Where?
The squad is patrolling through the burnt-out building for the very first time, and what they find inside is a stark reminder of how senseless war can be. These stairs are where people were found hanging by the banister. These small, featureless rooms are where captives were subjected to techniques straight out of the medieval ages for hours on end.
Isn't that illegal?
If they weren't being manhandled or worse, these tiny cells are where they were kept in total darkness, with barely enough space to stand or lie down.
Well, that's not
The
fun.
town is trying to recover from this traumatic invasion and get on with life as best they can, but the memory of this place has made a permanent impact on their lives and psyche.
Can't you just
Number
sue?
7. A landlord is inspecting one of his properties in Philadelphia when he discovers something horrible below ground in a dark and filthy boiler room with absolutely no lights. He finds 4 people being held captive under dungeon-like conditions. They are half starved and staring ahead blankly. One of them has been chained to a boiler. There are also multiple children in the household, all badly neglected. A 2-year-old was so malnourished,
Two?
he still looked like an infant.
A
Most
2-year-old?
of them had been kept inside permanently.
Yo,
Police found
2 years
numerous
old.
Social security documents all over the house and quickly pieced together the facts. A woman named Linda Weston has been going around befriending the mentally disabled. Once she has gained their full trust, she invites them to live with her and then applies for legal guardianship over them and their children.
What?
Once they are in her house, she locks them in the boiler room dungeon and lives off their monthly
For
government
what?
checks.
Oh.
She has been doing this for a long time and has become an expert at evading authorities. Police suspect she may have captured as many as 50 people over the years. Whenever social workers would
50?
become too suspicious,
50?
she'd simply move and find a new dungeon. Police were still
Like
looking
what?
for her in Florida and Texas when she was found in Philadelphia. In total, she
No.
collected $212,000 in Social Security checks for over 10 years before getting caught. She was sentenced to life
Not in
in
Philly, bruh.
prison. Number
Dude,
6.
cut that out of the
A
video.
YouTuber named
I don't even know what I'm
Jonathan
talking about.
Russo is renovating a room in his home when he discovers
probably didn't. I'm too
something out
lazy.
of place.
I don't feel like it.
He taps on a bottom portion of the wall
10
and
minutes,
it
say that.
sounds hollow, so he cuts away a hole.
Really? You cut that
Bottom
whole?
portion
That
of the
that's a
wall
little
and
too
it
good.
sounds hollow, so he cuts away a hole.
Yeah, that's fine. A hidden room
Oh, what is he recording on?
underneath.
Okay, I don't know why I'm judging.
The space is lined with old bricks and carries an
Oh, really?
ominous
'Cause
and
I can't see
foreboding
anything.
atmosphere. Jonathan feels very out of place and doesn't stay for long.
It's pretty creepy.
That,
The room itself
Maybe.
appears to have no structural
see.
purpose and seems to be walled off for no reason. This, combined with Jonathan's reluctance to go any further,
Well-
raises some questions. I wonder what happened in there, if anything, that would cause a previous owner to seal it away.
no, I think it's
Number
just
5.
like extra like pipes or something, and they just put it in the side and just close it off, you know?
A Facebook user in Tlalnepantla, Mexico, is walking down the street when he discovers a missing section of a wall
Yeah.
and takes a look inside.
Thales is a global leader in cybersecurity,
Bro.
securing what matters
Stupid
most.
ads, bro. No, you're good. I'm about to get jump scared.
The hollow dungeon-like area is filled with what appears to be stacks of
don't jump scare me.
caskets. Whether the caskets were filled or not is anyone's guess.
Those are caskets? Oh, I thought those were bricks.
But the point is, why
Oh.
would this area be sealed away underneath a highway overpass? Also, why was this section of wall broken?
What?
Maybe it broke from the inside by someone trying to free themselves. Who knows what other
But how? Like in a casket? Because if you're in a casket, the thing's over top of you.
secrets could be hidden under there. Number 4. In 1988, a man in Syracuse, New York began taking teenage women and keeping them in his homemade dungeon for his own
Oh.
sadistic gratifications. John Jamelski had constructed a 12 by 24 foot holding
Huh.
cell under his garage that he told visitors was just a storm shelter.
Well, that's
Inside
not
was a
very
dirty
fun.
foam cushion, a bathtub filled by a garden hose, and a plastic bucket for a toilet.
Yeah, that's not
Over
very
the next
fun.
15 years, Jamelski would trap 5 different women and keep them
That
in his
dude?
dungeon
Oh.
against their will. Sometimes he would hold them for months at a time before releasing them, sometimes
Yo.
even years. Each time he let one of them go, he would threaten to return if they ever told anyone what happened. Sometimes he would even say that he was involved
No.
with the police and there was nothing they could do. Most of the women never went to the police after being let go. The few
What?
that did were not believed. Amazingly, his wife was inside of the house most of the time until she passed away from cancer. Though I'm fairly sure that she had no idea what he was really up to.
Or maybe she did.
In 2000,
Maybe she was a mastermind.
Jamelski took his latest captive out of the dungeon into a local bar to sing karaoke. She managed to make a cell phone call
What?
to her sister while Jamelski was distracted.
The
Her
heck is that,
sister
dude?
called the police and they freed her. Jamelski was
Karaoke.
sentenced to 18 years and will be eligible for parole in 2021.
What y'all think in
By
the
then,
background,
he will
by the
be
way?
85 years
Got
old.
the Scream
Number
mask.
3.
This won't be for
The
Halloween.
Chateau d'Urtel is a French castle first established in the 11th century.
I was
A
Scream
YouTuber
last-
named
oh,
Chill Bill and
I was
his
Ghostface
team
last
get
year, but
permission
that's
to
a different
explore
mask.
the deep wells underneath the castle with a drone to see what they find.
It's fake.
While exploring the estate, the team eventually come across a small opening at the top of a staircase. They send the drone down attached to a rope for
2015,
easy
and the camera looks
recovery
this bad.
in case anything goes wrong.
No way.
Once past the vertical drop, they are stunned to find a full-size dungeon littered with human remains. At one point, the drone dangles
What?
directly above the bone-white cranium of a prisoner who is left to perish without
Ooh.
food or water.
Think about what happened right here.
Happens to the best of us, you know?
People walking up and down these steps. Souls down there. People down there screaming and dying.
Oh.
Still there.
It's hard for me to believe that being locked up in a dungeon without food or water could ever be seen as a normal punishment. Number 2. One day, a severely deranged man in Austria named Wolfgang Pricklopil overpowered a 10-year-old girl on her way home from school. He stole her off the street and took her to his homemade
Oh,
dungeon.
that sounds fun.
Once
Okay.
to bottom and physically forced her to go outside while she was vacuuming the inside of his car. He got a phone to Natasha D. At very end, it's Wolfman in her one. And I hope you're enjoying my narration.
Why? Chills, what is that for, bruh? Yo, Chills, do hit me up if you want to collab, though. That won't happen, but,
You're
you know.
curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my
Go to your Insta, go to your Facebook, and go... Is that it? I don't know, see.
at Dylan is Chillin' YT and tap that follow button to find out. I'm currently doing a super poll on my Instagram. If you believe ghosts are real, then go to my most recent photo and tap the like button. If you
what?
don't, DM me
By the
saying
way, look.
why. When you're done, come right back to
Yeah.
this video to find out the #1 entry.
Twitter, Instagram,
also,
Facebook.
follow me on Twitter at YT Chills because that's where I post video updates. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous
Hey.
enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank
Hey.
you. This way you'll be notified of the new videos I upload every Thursday and Sunday. Number 1. These radical extremists in Pakistan kept children chained inside a dungeon where they were made to recite religious scripture well past exhaustion. They were only given a small portion of vegetables and water to eat each day, just barely enough food to stay alive. When the Pakistani police rescued the children and teenagers, they heard stories of extreme punishments for simple wrongdoings. One of the punishment methods administered was a cane covered with hot spices that would add an unbearable burning sensation to each of the lashes. No less than 54 people were rescued from the dark dungeon basement by authorities. Even though this extreme form of religious brainwashing is not legal in Pakistan,
Why?
these dungeons
Doesn't even make
continue
any
to be
sense.
a
What's the
prevalent
problem?
problem in certain regions of the country. All of these YouTubers claim to have caught
All of these
something on tape that
YouTubers.
is scary, unexpected, and sometimes even possibly not of this world. I think all of these videos have a strong probability of being real, but as you watch this list, be sure to tell me which ones you think are legitimately
Okay, so... the ones that I actually think are real... The one at, like, the UK thing, because... Who goes to UK, bro? Who goes to UK? Okay, guys, I hope you did enjoy that video by Chills. You know, but I just kind of watched it because I'm a little lazy YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, that is going to wrap up the end of the video. I hope you did like that. But, one last thing. It might be crazy, but I have, like, 2 other YouTube accounts. You don't have to check them out if you don't want to, because, it's Rise Gaming and Rise Drift. and Rise Drifty, because this has kind of become like my reaction thing. My other ones are like, it's a prank channel, is Rise Drifty, and then Rise Gaming is just gaming. So, you know, peace.